Well, emergency services are on high alert in New South Wales. Reporter Max Tillman has the latest from outside the ambulance headquarters in Sydney.
We potentially could be edging towards one of the hottest summers on record, with average temperatures much higher during the daytime as well as the nighttime, and that's really the big message from New South Wales Ambulance. They're obviously asking people to adhere to the classics, of course, staying hydrated, staying cool and staying out of the heat in the peak of the day. But one of the big messages that they're trying to get across today is what can essentially be best described as this consistent heat that is not only running through the peak of the day, which we're most familiar with, but we're also seeing temperatures hovering in those low 20s throughout the evening. Now, obviously, as the Bureau was saying, we have severe and extreme heat wave warnings in place across a large part of New South Wales, particularly on the South Coast. New South Wales Ambulance are really trying to advise people to make sure that they're keeping across how they're handling the heat, not only through the day, but into the nighttime. Obviously, the New South Wales Ambulance have made very clear that your body does need time to readjust and to effectively cool off, and it can be quite easy to really in some ways be trapped by that continuous consistent heat. Now, Steve Vaughan, Chief Superintendent of New South Wales Ambulance, says it's important for everyone to make sure that they're keeping ahead of the heat. We traditionally during heat waves see those messages go out mainly to the elderly and young people, but he's making sure that everyone, even those who are fit and healthy, are aware of the dangers. Let's take a quick listen to what he had to tell us.
Heat can affect everyone. You can be fit and healthy, but with the conditions over a prolonged period, it can start to have a strain on your health. Really, some things you can do: wear loose, light clothing. Try and avoid being outdoors in the hottest parts of the day, or even if you can avoid it at all. Try and prepare your house by closing doors and windows, drawing blinds to try and keep that heat out, and using air conditioning and fans wherever you can.
So advice to heed there from New South Wales Ambulance. Now, as we were also hearing from the Bureau, we're expecting to see those high 30s and low 40s throughout the day, but it isn't expected to cool off tomorrow as well. And that's another important message from New South Wales Ambulance, making sure that people are across the grim reality that it is certainly going to be hot well into the weekend, although we heard from the Bureau that they are expecting a cool change on Sunday.